Hi everyone, how are we all doing? And this is an open letter to our parents. This is going to be a series, and this is the part one. If you're new here, welcome to Becoming with Ark. It's always a real moment here, nothing scripted, nothing forced, just honest conversation that touches home, that touches hearts, that touches everyone. So today's episode didn't come from a book or a sermon or something I planned. It came from a memory, and I begin to ask, when did home become a place that is no longer safe for our children to speak? I was watching a movie recently, and there was this scene: a child was trying to explain something to a parent, not disrespectfully, not rebelliously, just trying to be heard, just trying to tell her mother what she's experiencing lately. But before the child could even land the sentence, the parent had already concluded. Judgment came before understanding, correction came before connection. And I had to pause the movie because that scene didn't feel like a fiction. It felt familiar because many of us grew up in such homes where we want to be heard, but before we could speak, we already judged. It brought back conversations I've been having with teenagers lately. Different homes, different backgrounds, but the same story. I can talk to my parents. They don't just listen, they just judge me. They don't even let me finish talking. And if we're being honest, many of us didn't just hear the story, we lived it. You know what that does to a child? And this is becoming a norm in most homes, in many homes now. It teaches children silence. It teaches them to edit themselves or edit whatsoever they want to say before speaking. It teaches them that vulnerability is dangerous. It teaches them that home is not always safe, which is not supposed to be. There are so many things we are projecting to them unknowingly, and when a child cannot speak at home, they will speak somewhere else. Let's not pretend. They will find listening ears outside. That is the truth. They will surely find, from friends, from strangers, from social media, people who may not even have the wisdom to guide them, but at least they listen. And slowly something begins to happen. A whole lot of things begin to shift around them. Influence shifts, values begins to change, cultures begins to form outside the home. And then one day the parent looks at the child and says, "This is not how I raised you. How did you raise them? Did you care to listen to them when they are trying to express themselves to you?" And the question is, were you available when it mattered? When you were available when they wanted to speak to you, did you give them a listening ear? See, parenting is not just about provision. It is not just about discipline. It is not just about correcting wrong. It's about presence. It's about creating a space where a child can speak freely and still feel safe, even when they are wrong. Correction without listening feels like rejection. Let us understand that. When a child feels rejected long enough, they stop trying, they stop opening up, they stop coming to you. To all parents out there, this is not an attack. This is a call to remember. Remember what it felt like when you were younger, when you wanted to explain yourself, but nobody gave you the chance. Remember how you promised yourself, when I have my own children, it will be different. This is that moment. Let your child land. Let them speak what is on their mind. Let them finish speaking. Even when what they are saying sounds wrong, listen for the arts behind it. Because sometimes what looks like stubbornness is actually confusion. What looks like disrespect is actually a cry for understanding. And for children, I need to speak to you too, because on this space we bring balance to every conversation. I know it's hard. I know it feels like your voice doesn't matter sometimes. But I want to beg you for something. Don't completely shut the door. Keep trying wisely. Find the right moments. Understand your parents as well. Choose your words, and when you find even a small window of listening, use it. Because healing in families doesn't happen overnight, it happens in moments, small, consistent moments. And to every parent listening to me right now, your child does not need your instruction. Your child does not just need your instruction, they need your help. They need your patience. They need your understanding. Because if they can talk to you, it means they can trust you. And if they can trust you, you surely can guide them. And isn't that the goal of parenting? To guide them aright, to nurture them in the way of the Lord, to raise them in the pattern at which the Lord has laid down for us. Not just to raise children who obey, but to raise children who are whole. So let's learn, let's unlearn, and let's do better. So once again, this is Becoming with Art. We don't just talk here. We heal, we reflect, and we grow. I will see you in my next video. Stay blessed.